What's up, my fellow humans? It's your Skull here, and today is already, it was pretty fast actually, or maybe, well, at least when I recorded it, is another pet update video. Because today when I'm recording this, it is World Pet Day, or World Animal Day. So if you have a pet, do take care of them a little bit extra on, let's see the date, because I am terrible at dates actually. The 4th of October. So on the 4th of October, if you have a pet, it can be a hamster, dog, cat, reptile, crocodile, dingodile. Make sure to give them an extra treat, or just spend a little bit of time with them because it's their day. But that is not it. Like, normally tomorrow is their feeding day. And they are in like a strict diet, so I cannot extra feed them today, sadly enough. But yeah, we are gonna, or I'm gonna show you guys what my routine is every 3 days, with the turtles every day, but every 3 days with all the pets, of feeding them, giving them a bath for the turtles, and also, well, letting them spend some time with us. So, first things first, I'm gonna go to the axolotls because that's where everything starts every 3 days. Also, it's gonna be tomorrow, not today, because, well, today's not everything. Good morning, everybody. So, the first task that I always do when I wake up and it's the day of feeding is grabbing me a coffee. Also, yesterday, like, the food for the geckos came in, and as you can see, like, you can order in Belgium these big ass tubes, normally where you can find crickets in, but I think it's like way easier to just order them like this, get them some cucumbers, and later I'll put them all in like the big colony tank where they die horribly or peacefully. Here we go, deliciousness. Okay, before we're gonna start feeding, the thing is that like last week, one of my axes was sick and was having some mold problems. I think the cause of that was basically mosquitoes. So, yeah. I did put some like medicine in it and they're already doing a lot better. Besides this one, like his gills, as you can see, he once gotten sick and they never grew back. But the other gills are fine, as you can see, like, good. Good. And the fault one is over there. Her gills are like, the best. Okay, anyways, let me show you guys what I do every 3 days. Okay, so the first process, what I really do is, whoops, no, put my camera there, is to take this, because I clean the worms out in this, because they're well living in dirt, and every few days I just do this, let it go out, because otherwise it's dirty and it's not healthy for them to eat pretty worms. Okay, now that is prepared, their food came in as well yesterday, and I ordered these things. Normally I like get a huge one with 100 worms in it, but these contain 20, so it should be good actually to feed all 20 of them in one go, which means like 5 worms each, and that is more than enough. So what do I do is I grab this, open it up, and then you'll find some worms in it. Here we go, find delicious and juicy. And I used to like just pick them up with this, cut them in two, and fit them to them with it. But I thought after a while, like, it's better for them to just like let them hunt. So yeah. So I already did a few, but let me show you what I do. So I grab a worm from our little thingy over here, as you can see. Then we dip him in the water, so he's a little bit clean. There you go. Then we just cut him into above the aquarium. So just like, and then we drop him in there. As you can see, he's He's shaking and there's like, shake your booty, yeah. He drops down and then I'll let them search. There are already a couple in there. And I do this until like the whole thing is full. Or the whole thing is empty basically. And then, yeah, that's the axolotl part. On to the next pet that we usually give everyday food. Well, usually we have to give him everyday twice food, is the dog. Because Sky already gave him food right now. But, well, he's thirsty. It was out of water from this night, and we gave him some food so he can continue living as well. And now I need to hurry because in exactly 15 minutes I need to leave for work. And when I'm back from work I will give these two food because the food from yesterday is still in there. But, well, because of the heat of the lamp it's already a little bit like less good. So tonight I will also give them a little bit more of cucumber because we need to go to the store and get some more salad. And also we're going to give them a bath today because I promised you guys last time that we would give them a bath. And we're also going to like feed the geckos when I'm back home. So yeah, I'll see you after my work. So this is a job that needs to be done every day because the turtles need healthy food and their vegetables. Whoops. So we did do that. Now it's time for us to cut some new cucumber. This is everything that is left. Like I said, me and Sky, we need to go to the store and get some new veggies today. I also found like some tomatoes, so we're gonna also use them because with the cucumber it's not gonna be enough. Do not mind, by the way, the few dishes that are standing here, guys. Like, we need to clean out the dishwasher. Also, I told you guys last week, yeah, we're gonna give them a bath. We're gonna give them a bath. We did do that the day after. But yeah, I wanted to record like that video as fast as possible, and on this one I'm legit taking a little bit more of my time. Et voila, dinner is served. So we have some tomatoes and some cucumber for today. Make sure to always put your tomato back in the fridge. And we're gonna bring it to the turtles. And since they're like almost hibernating for the winter, because last time she was dig down here and the boy was dig down there, we try to wake them up every now and then and just like grab them and carry them to their food and show them what they can like eat, so so they know. Sometimes they eat out of your hand, sometimes they don't. It really depends. I just came back from work and other stuff that we've been doing because we had a super duper busy day, and it is 9 hours 15. Usually that's already the time for the turtles to be asleep, but I promised you guys that we would give them a bath today, and that's what we're going to be doing before they're going to be sleeping. And after that, it's feeding time for them, for him, for them. Let's go. Okay, so I was actually about to grab the turtles for washing them. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. It's still gonna be in the video, no worries, no worries. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I picked like the towel, and I filled up the bathtub a little bit more with like a little bit hotter water. But the thing is, the turtle is sleeping over here, and I do not want to like crush the whole habitat. Well, not really crush, but replace it, because it's hard to like find every stone back on its own spot. While tomorrow afternoon I'm home, and I can give them a bath anyway. So it's probably going to be the last thing on the video that we're going to be doing, but just so you know that you're like, why, huh? You jump all over onto the geckos. So first, what I always do is give these two food, and grab them some delicious crickets. Now, as you guys know, the crickets that I showed you guys this morning, they are not yet inside this thing, but this is where my cricket stock is. So this is where I put all the crickets together, so they can live and be eaten. So yeah, let's give these guys some food. You're gonna see all three of them. So tails, no tails, and Fang. So that is 3 out of 3 crested geckos done, and as you can tell from all the crested geckos, each and every one gets their own like personal little bit of time for food. So each gecko like gets taken separately on a table, spend a little bit of time with them, and feed them. But of the crested geckos, like this one is definitely my favorite. It's the male, so it's Fang. And yeah, as you can see, the video is the one that always runs away, and now that is the one that has the most work to be done, and he always runs away. He poops everywhere, but still he's my favorite because I spent so much time with him, really. Now for these two over there, it's very easy to give them food. It's just basically grab crickets, put them in there, done. But yet again, I'm going to show you guys some time spent with them. Real quick thing, every day at 10 p.m. I turn off the lights, spray water against their enclosure so they get like the water and stuff. We also have like drinking water, but we have the water for like the cage itself for both of them. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, those two. And this, what I just found out, guys, is something completely new for me, to be honest, because they're almost always in their cave. And this time, she's just like relaxing. By the way, this is the first time you guys fully see it, because on the previous video I noticed that you just saw her tail, and that was it. She's just chilling underneath a lamp, and that rarely happens. But she's a little bit more social because she came from my sister, and the male is just like, leave me alone. And there we have it, guys. Our feeding process that I need to do every 3 days. Plus spending time with them, which is of course very important to bond with your pets. So they get to know who you are, and like, for example, like these geckos do not like to be held that often, especially like the husband, the man here. They do not like or he doesn't like being handled, but that's because he's like very new, and well, he's not used to being handled while she is. So we try to pick them really up every day and spend at least an half an hour time with them so they get to know us. Very important. But yeah, they're gonna get to sleep. They're gonna be awake because these are all night creatures. And of course, for the last part, we are gonna give these two, or this one basically, because I think my turtle, the man, is already in his hibernation, or is going into his hibernation at least. So yeah, we're gonna give one of the two a bath. I'm gonna give you real quickly a tutorial how to do that, and then I'm gonna call it a video, an ending. Okay, so one of the turtles came out of their cage, the other one is sleeping, so we're only gonna bathe one on the video. This is the male. This one was the one that was sleeping in the previous video. What the lady is, I have no idea. She might be in here, in here, in here, in there, over there, underneath here. And like, I'm not gonna be spending time replacing all of these, like I already said, maybe. So we're gonna grab him and we're gonna wash him in his bathtub that was standing there. So what do you need to clean them is basically a bathtub, but the water does not need to be cold. Make sure of that, because if you're washing them in cold water, that is so not healthy at all. And like an old toothbrush. Then what I basically do is just grab them up and put them in the bathtub. What also helps if they are in the bathtub is that they can poop or piss. Either way, it can be a little bit of both, and then you just clean them a little bit out.
put all the dirty things away. And sometimes they'll like it, sometimes they won't. Also, I need to see that he does not go under with his head because that is a little bit dangerous. So yeah, let's clean this man a little bit up. So besides the bathtub or washing the turtles, that is what we do every 3 days. Feeding everything, and well, once a week we try to wash the turtles. So yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe for more, and I might see you in the next stream or video. Maybe in another pet update video, who knows? Or maybe in something else. But yeah, thank you everybody, and goodbye, and thank you for watching.